Hello and welcome to PMP Pocket Series. Now, this is the third episode of this series. We have discussed risk, we have discussed stakeholder. Today, we are going to work on communication and discuss the most important thing that you need to know about the communication. So, communication is all about 4R: right information at the right time to the right people to have right impact. Who needs the information? What is the information? When they need that information, why they need that information, and how you are going to deliver it. Plus, you can also put it that who is authorized to share that information, where to store that information, which language you are gonna use. Understanding the culture diversity of the stakeholder, understanding the communication requirement of the stakeholders. All these things goes into communication management plan. So communication management plan is one of the most important plan because it will have the communication requirements of the stakeholder. It will look at the how many channels of communications are there, when we should give the information and how much the information should be given. For example, the purpose of PMP Pocket Series is to have 5 to 10 minute information, and purpose of the same topic in my batch I go for 2 hours. The purpose and the level of detail is entirely different. Here we are covering the entire thing into 5 to 10 information, so of course we will give information according to that thing. So all those things goes into the communication management plan: the diversity, the political awareness, the culture understanding, the language to use, the medium to use, push communication, pull communication, interactive communication. How do you want to do? You want to have a formal communication or informal communication, written or verbal? Every single thing will go into our communication management plan. So in summary, all the details of the communication requirement will go there. Once the communication management plan is approved by sponsor or change control board or governance board, then we implement the communication management plan. And here comes the very important topic: manage communication. Manage communication, I called it as the post office of the project management. Why? All the communication that happens in your project, every single communication, every single email, message, whatever, it should pass through managed communication. It's a post office of the project. As we say, project manager's job is 90% of the communication. This will ensure what the communication is, how many information editors are, how the work performance report will be distributed to the stakeholders, how we will share the bad or good information to the public, and things like that. Managed communication will ensure that. And then finally, we have monitoring the communication. Like all the monitoring and control process, the purpose of the monitoring communication will be to check whether our communication management plan, the plan that we have made here, or communication management plan is relevant. Is our communication management plan according to the requirement, and is it implementing in the right way or not? And if there's a variance analysis, we raise the change request, which goes to change control board, and we change the plan accordingly. So this is communication in summary. One more thing I would like to add here: work performance data. Work performance data is basically raw information, the information that you immediately get when the deliverables are produced, like issue has occurred. So work performance data is generated in execution, and it goes to all the monitoring and control processes. Like it will go to scope, schedule, cost, quality, procurement, etc., etc. Every department will compare this work performance data according to their own particular plan. Like quality will compare the data according to their own, and they will generate work performance information. Every department will generate work performance information, and all this work performance information will go to project manager, and project manager will make one work performance report, comprehensive information that will show how one change or how one deliverable is impacting all the departments, all the constraints. And then this work performance report is actually shared through managed communication with the level of detail that is required. So that is every single thing that you need to know about the communication. So let's say a new stakeholder has added. So what will you do? Step one is to update the stakeholder register. Don't need a change request from that. Then you need a change request. You will update stakeholder engagement plan, and with the same change request, you don't need two change requests to update two plan. One is enough. You will update the communication plan, which will talk about what are the communication requirement or 4R of the stakeholder. One more time, stakeholder engagement plan is all about the strategies required to engage the stakeholder, strategies. And communication plan is all about communication, when they need information, why they need information, how much detail, which format, push, pull, interactive, and things like that. Master this thing, and this will help you a lot for PMP preparation. If you haven't watched the video of Pocket PMP, Stakeholder or Risk, you can watch it here. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, this is the time to do it. Plus, if you haven't taken that training and want to become PMP, this is the time to register and become certified PMP in 4 to 5 weeks. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.